Welcome to today's video insight. Yesterday we talked about internal conflict and effort being a result of internal conflict. Today's insight is about one aspect of a reason for internal conflict, and that's the question: do you try to prove something? With whatever, with it's multifaceted often. It points to our self-image goals. So often we want to prove that we're competent or intelligent or I don't know. We have different norms and standards depending how we grew up or how environment was or what our mind identifies with. Um, your norms and standards are basically coming from your peer group, and yeah, based on that, your mind um, attracts goals, and then we try to achieve these goals in order to measure up to these norms and standards. And it's so often that we say, oh, we want to hit a certain number of money, but it's not about the money. It's about proving that we are good enough or that we are superior or whatever. It depends on how your mind concludes it needs to measure up to the standard it has accumulated. So with some norms and standards, it's important for our mind to be above. With some, it just doesn't want to be too low, or it wants to hit it, so to be average. But nevertheless, these are self-image goals, and it's not about the goal itself and the happiness and the goodness that comes out of it. It's just about proving that you are measuring up to some arbitrary standard. As we said, everything life is about the quality of experience. And can you see that this is a different goal than measuring up to some arbitrary standard? And the funny thing is, even if you achieve this measuring up, so often people are totally feeling empty when they have achieved it. You hear that often, that money doesn't make you happy. It doesn't if you get it for the wrong reasons, but if you get it for the right reasons, quality of life, it can give you a lot of it can serve as a great reason for happiness. So we want to hit money in order to get rid of a bottleneck and to get quality of life. That's the reason, the real reason we want to make money, not to prove some competence or not being inferior or something or needing to be superior. So, and this is a great example. If you try to prove something, it's a great example of a goal that's misaligned. It's not the real goal, so you suddenly have a different competing goal with the one you want to make a certain amount of money so you can have a certain quality of life. Suddenly you have this, I need to prove something and I need to achieve it by this time or I don't measure up and stuff. So these compete, and then it adds internal conflict. As soon as we would get feedback, for example, that we would need real feedback. If you really just went for the money, we want feedback to grow on our understanding. But then if you get feedback that we might not measure up to that standard fast enough, it adds resistance to finding out about the feedback and to move forwards. So these self-image goals can be a great source for internal conflict and also competing with our actual goal. So yeah, that's today's insight for the video. Ask yourself, if you feel struggle or effort or feel bad about something, are you trying to prove something? Are you trying to measure up to something? And if yes, look into that. What do you want from other people? And what do you need from your own mind? It's just about approval. But yeah, just look into it. Do you really need to measure up to that thing, or do you really try to prove something, or do you just want to be happy? What's more important for you? That's today's insight. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.